DefiDaryus Digital Asset Junkie TV. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. And guess what? I hope you guys are holding on to your XRP because the whales are going to try to take it from you. Okay. Crypto. This is the fourth industrial revolution. Okay. This is going to rocket. Okay. What we have to do, we have to be patient. We got to have diamond hands. Okay. All right. Because if you're owning more than 3,000 XRP, if you're just sitting on it, you're going to get some serious wealth. Okay. All right. This is not financial advice. You guys, do your own research on all this, please. Okay. I just like talking shit about technology and about Web3. Okay. So please, man, go to my X account. Give me a like. That would be cool. I appreciate it. If you guys have some cool stuff going on, especially in the realm of Web3, I definitely will retweet anything you have going on, especially if it's interesting. Okay. All right. So like I said, man, XRP's at 210. You guys know what time it is. Bitcoin is steady climbing. All right. All right. What else are we watching? You guys, where's XLM game? Huh? Where's XLM gang? Where you guys at? Okay. ETH gang. Shout out Aiden Ross. Okay. About 8 months ago, I was letting fools know. This was about 8 months ago, around March of 2025. I was telling fools, man, ETH is going to melt faces. Okay. Have diamond hands. Right now, we're pulling back on ETH, but ETH is going to be out of here. Okay. You dig? I might even put that video in the description of this video. Okay. All right. I love talking this shit, you guys. Let's go into my guy, Kevin O'Leary. Let's see what he got to say about the current state.
Most of us that are in this market are assuming the Clarity Act will follow through sometime in Q1 or 2, which is moving through another Haggerty and others driving this. They worked on the Clarity Act. And this exchange is a good thing because it shows the government's backing it and it'll be compliant. But here's the one thing that's changed that people should understand. There are thousands of altcoins or rat coins, they're called, and poo-poo coins. You know, it turns out that even though some of them have a use case, if you're an investor and now all of a sudden you get the Clarity Act and you're an institution and you decide to put a 3% to 5% weighting like you would in gold, I'm talking pension and sovereign wealth funds, the data tells you something very stark. It says all you have to own to capture 90% of all of the crypto market's alpha or pricing volatility is simply Bitcoin and Ethereum. You don't need anything else. And so this is really, really hard medicine for all of the people that sponsored all of these other chains and other platforms, because now they face the reality, which I think is a cleansing, a good thing, a spatula cleaning from all that poo-poo coin out there that's just pure speculation.
Just because of that, I wouldn't even buy Bitcoin or Ethereum. I get XRP, Solana, other blockchain tokens that have a use case. Okay. All right. Straight up. Let's listen to him finish this, man.
But it also says the maturity of the market is looking at the numbers because the big money's about to come in. So if you were just in Bitcoin and Ethereum over the last 8 weeks, you've done so much better than own the poo-poo coins. And the poo-poo coins aren't going to come back unless they can give you a use case. And they have to have tens of millions of dollars in marketing. Jack, you just called for the price of Bitcoin. That is universal around the world. The only other call is on Ethereum, and no one else gets that ticker you just called for. Right. They have to market it. They have to buy it.
Made that case from the beginning of this, that Bitcoin really was the be-all and end-all, and that all these poo-poo coins,
now you have the
infrastructure. Had no value.
You have the infrastructure saying, I'm an institution. What do I need to own? No poo-poo coins, just Bitcoin and Ethereum.
All right, man, you guys hear what he says. No poo-poo coins, as he say. But come on, man, this is the Wild West, man. We gotta, come on now. We gotta throw our dice on a crap table, okay? Cardano, Chainlink. You're calling Chainlink a poo-poo coin, Mr. O'Leary? Huh? You know what I'm saying? Let's not talk about Zcash. Okay, let's not talk about the XLM, the ISO friendly token. Let's not talk about Hashgraph, Hedera. Okay. All right. Let's not play, man. Let's not talk about Internet Computer Protocol. Internet Computer Protocol is a poo-poo coin, Mr. O'Leary. Okay. Nobody's going to say buy XRP. I have not heard one mainstream journalist, okay, mainstream financial analyst say buy XRP. Okay. Can you guys, if you guys do have a clip of anybody, any mainstream journalist, you know what I mean by mainstream, CNN, NBC, ABC, MSNBC, any journalists like that saying buy XRP, I don't think we're going to see it, man. I don't think we're going to see it. Okay. All right. So let's listen to these dudes talk. We have Brian Armstrong from Coinbase and Mr. Fink, Mr. Larry Fink. You guys got to watch this guy. Okay. All right. He's going to manipulate the price of XRP. He's going to be a reason why a lot of you suckers are going to sell when XRP hits $80. Okay. He's going to be the reason. He's going to play with you guys' emotions. Let's listen to him speak, you guys.
About tokenization. And I think that tokenization, some people here will know it well, some people will not, so maybe you can help level set. But I think you have a view that tokenization is effectively going to change finance forever.
Yeah. Want to explain?
Explain.
Okay. So there's so much conversation going on about AI and how AI is going to be reshaping the world. There's not enough conversation about how technology is going to be reshaping the financial services area too, and the need for democratization, as Secretary Bessent talked about, the democratization of investing in America. There are slews of middlemen in the whole financial services area. We have elongated settlements, elongated processes. If we could digitize every asset, so if we could digitize all stocks and bonds, and have it more seamless going from a digital wallet of cash or stable coin into equities or bonds through, in most categories, through an ETF. It will reduce the friction costs, the transaction costs, and it allows a much more free flow. So there's $4.1 trillion of money in digital wallets globally, sitting in stable coins mostly. And can you now, and right now, if they wanted to go into a bond or stock or have a real estate transaction, they have to take the money out of the digital wallet into a traditional wallet and have all those commissions and fees and all that stuff. So the whole idea of tokenization of all assets, including real estate ultimately, is to just reduce huge friction costs, making investing easier, simpler. You could, as the secretary was talking about this one account, you could do this all through.
Dude, so you heard what he said, man. Every asset is going to get tokenized. Every asset is going to get tokenized. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So trust me, man. Mr. O'Leary over here talking about poo-poo coins. You think once they tokenize every asset, you heard what he said? You heard what Mr. Fink said? Every asset. Okay. All right. You think that only Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to pump? Please, man. Please, man. You guys know what time it is. This is the fourth industrial revolution. Okay. You guys on my ICP Maxi. Okay. I'm definitely holding on to a lot of XRP. I'm holding on to a lot of Solana. Okay. Those are my three. Okay. I want to know what your three is. Okay. I don't believe in, what's the word? I don't believe in big me's and little u's, especially when it comes to technology. Okay. All right. All right. I believe that there's going to be the top 15 or 20 tokens that have legitimate use case are going to pump. Okay. And then what's going to happen is the young kids, Generation Alpha and Generation whatever's after Alpha, they're going to control the meme coin market. Meme coins are going to become like, if you open up a social media account, that's like a meme coin. You guys, things are going to get crazy. Okay. All right. All right. But there's not just one Bitcoin, two Ethereum. Okay. And I love Ethereum. Okay. I do hold Ethereum. Okay. But what I'm saying is if you are new to crypto and if you're only looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum, good luck, big dog. Okay. Okay, because we got to be dangerous. Okay, we got to look at what technology hasn't cracked yet and what technology is possibly going to be bigger, and then we buy these small tokens that are valuable. Okay, we accumulate. Okay, and then we're going to blast off, man. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the fourth industrial revolution. It's going to happen. We got to have diamond hands. We got to do our own research. We got to connect politic ditto. You know what I'm saying? And we got to have balls. Okay, so please, man, you guys, please like and subscribe. Go to my X account. Go to my Instagram account. Go to Digital Asset Junkie TV on Instagram. Please give us a follow. Digital Asset Junkie out.